Let's turn to Sherr to talk more about the growing privacy concerns involving FaceApp. He's, of course, executive editor at CNET. Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Hi, how are you doing?
This has been around for a while, this app. What happened? All of a sudden, it's on everybody's radar screen.
A couple of celebrities started posting online their photos of their aged faces, and it kind of took off. It was really amazing. I saw it just starting to pop up in my Twitter timeline. A couple of my friends did it. The photo actually has the FaceApp logo in the bottom right of the photo, so you automatically know where it came from. You just search the App Store, download it, which is what I did, and then I immediately took a photo, aged myself, and uploaded it. So I was part of that whole thing, but it was really kind of this just thing that took off in the middle of the day.
But you're not as concerned about the security issues that some are. I mean, Chuck Schumer, as we said, is calling for an FBI investigation, I guess mainly because this is developed by a Russian developer, yes?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen any hard evidence that shows that this is something to worry about. What I'm glad about, though, and this is something we've talked about on CNET many times, is that it's reminding people to be thoughtful about what permissions they're giving apps when they download them to your phone. You know, when you start up the app for the first time, it'll ask you if you can give it access to your photos. All of your photos. And I said no, of course, but a lot of people just press OK because they're used to that. And that's one of the things is it started this conversation I think is really healthy about where is our data going, who are we trusting it with, and how are we handling it? And that's not something we've all done very often in the past.
We all have the memories of what came out of the 2016 election, the involvement of the Russian government or Russian developers of some kind. I guess maybe we're just learning something. But are we too paranoid about it at this point?
Well, look, being too paranoid at this point, I think, is not a bad thing when it comes to the app world. The thing we all have to be reminded of is that there are unscrupulous developers out there. And if you don't know who you're dealing with, you should be very thoughtful about who you're giving your data to. And that is a good lesson to learn. Now, just assuming that this is a bad company and a bad app because it comes from Russia is a little over the line, right? I'd like to see more evidence that it's dangerous first. But I'm very happy to see people thinking about these things now instead of waiting for a big hack or some other horrible thing to happen to say, oh, I should have thought about it before.
Indeed. Sherr with CNET again. Thanks for joining us tonight, Ian.
Thanks for having me.